Welcome back to Bath Brickers. My name is Rich, and in this video we have got a couple of orders from eBay that we have picked up, and these are not what you might normally associate with Lego. So I've got a couple of interesting orders here that have got some parts in them that aren't typical. You wouldn't look at them and think, oh yeah, that's definitely Lego. And these are items that I started to become interested in, I would say a couple of years ago, something like that. I can't remember where I first saw them. I think I always roughly knew that they existed. Maybe I'd seen them on a Brickstar video or something like that, and they just really appealed to me. And if you actually look carefully, you can see a few of them here already on my shelves. So I managed to pick up a couple more on eBay, which I find is the best place to get hold of them. And I wanted to unpack a couple of orders that have come through to see what of these new unusual Lego items that we have managed to get. So if we go to here, you can see I've got two different orders here. So let's start with the big one. I'll put this one to the side over here, and I think we'll start with this. So what's really interesting is these tend to come from people that deal in collectible toys, so Matchbox and Corgi and maybe even Hot Wheels, and just die-cast models and things like that. They very often come from people that are doing model railways, and from what I can tell, quite a lot of people would be collecting their stuff for their railways, and then often find these sorts of things in amongst the little mini models. And then they don't necessarily want the Lego ones, and so they sell those on, which is fantastic for people like me who likes to collect these things. So this is our first one. Now this is not a particularly good example, but you can see here, hopefully if I can get it in focus, there it says Lego, and it's one of the original Lego logos, or one of the very old ones, and these actually date back to the 1950s or 60s. So you can see here this one isn't in particularly good condition. It's got a bit of marking. To be honest, I'll probably pass this one on as like a starter for someone else in their collection, but really interesting that we have that one. And then this is actually what I bought this little lot of two for, because this is a fantastic example in like a sand green, maybe an olive green, again of a flatbed truck. It's a Mercedes. You can see here the Lego logo again, and this is just a really lovely model. They've got these often sometimes a bit squeaky. I don't know if it's going to squeak. Yeah, there we go. Wheel, which is lovely. Sometimes you find them and they don't have the window, but this has got the window in it, which is tremendous. So this is just a really lovely model. I think I picked both of these up for about £20 or something like that, and that's actually a pretty good deal, because often one of these by themselves would cost you that sort of money. So really excited to get that. But in the other package, which I've got here, now you can see already this is pretty small, so you obviously don't know how long my finger is, but it's no more than, what's that, 6 centimeters, 5-6 centimeters, something like that. So this is a tiny box, and inside we have got a number of tiny items, which is very exciting. And if I open this up here, you will see that we have got some of the truly wonderful motorbike and cyclist folks. So there should be some more under here, which indeed there are, and these I think are absolutely fantastic. These are my favourites. I've got a few of these now. I think if I look over here, I've got 3 in the background on my shelf, which I will show you on another video so you can see my whole collection. But these are just wonderful. Look at these. They're little cyclists and motorcyclists. I mean, this model, for example, this little piece here, absolutely wonderful, really good detail. It's a sort of dark brown here, a sort of old brown there. I don't think you can really compare the colours to what Lego bricks then became, but these, as I said, are from the late 1950s, 1960s, and I just think they're wonderful. I really do. They're very intricate, I think, in terms of the detail that they have in them. I guess they did them via molds, which is pretty amazing. And I just think the way that they pull them together is lovely. I love the colours, I love the character. I think they're just very unusual, and I think if somebody wants to get into Lego and is interested in just having something that is a bit different compared to, say, some of the old sets that they might be looking into, then this is the sort of thing really that you want to get, because I just think they're lovely. They often come in lots of different colours, and I think the sets that they're in are often like number 270, or you know, way back in some of the early numbering that you get when it comes to Lego. So these ones are terrific. There's a woman, I think that is, on a moped, which is lovely. I've got another one over here of someone on a moped. In fact, let me just get that one down from here. You can see I've got another one there where there's this woman, she's got this fantastic scarf, you see, that just shows that she's going along at probably some old pelt. Maybe she's Italian or something, I don't know. And what's great is, look, they all stand up as well, which is lovely. Another sort of pedal cyclist there, perhaps in the yellow jersey with a racing cap on, which is fantastic. So honestly, I just, as I've said, these are pretty magical, and I think they really are just lovely collector's items. I've actually got quite a few of these now, so I think that's 6 there, and I've got a couple more over behind me, and I've got quite a lot of the vehicles as well. So really pleased to pick those up. They're really quite unusual. Normally if you just go on eBay, something like that, they're called HO 187 scale vehicles, and you can often search them by their type. So there are lots of Mercedes, there's a lot of Shell and Esso vehicles, so when those were branded back in the early days of Lego, or you can get little motorbikes. But yeah, if you just go on eBay and look like for HO 187 scale, you will see lots and lots of those things from Lego, and really unusual items, and I'm really pleased to add those to my collection. Perhaps in a future video, well, I will definitely show you some of the other items that I've got, and I'm always up there on eBay, you know, seeing if anything good comes along. They do cost a bit of money. They are quite unusual items, and they're quite difficult to get. Often they come from Denmark. You know, people have got the old town plan sets that they use, but really exciting. I really like them, and always love seeing them and pulling them together. So thanks ever so much for watching this video. Hope you found it useful. Hope it's been quite interesting and something a little bit different, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching.